Some of the most majestic and beautiful creatures to roam this earth are going extinct due to human sport neglect. Big cats are known for their power, danger, and most of all, their beautiful coats of fur. After years of being hunted or killed because of their fur and threats of danger, big cats are now becoming more scarce to find. Some tiger species have become extinct, and many other species of big cats are becoming more minute as the years go by. To keep some of the big cats safe and preserved, there are special reservations in the wild that make hunting illegal. Another form of protection for the big cats is also a form of entertainment and education for humans, the zoo. The Seneca Park Zoo is helping give some insight into how big cats are adapting to the care they are receiving outside of their natural habitats.
The biggest thing that we do to ensure that our cats live a safe and healthy life and have a safe and healthy experience here is consistent care.
In order for zoos to be able to hold any animal, they have to follow a set of rules and regulations. The conditions have to be up to standards and fit the needs of the animals. Not every animal eats the same food, and each has a specific diet in order for them to survive.
They typically get a beef-based diet, which is sort of similar to hamburger meat. It's got some bone and some tendons and things like that that we wouldn't find all that good. They get chicken, they get venison. For special occasions like birthdays, we give them rabbits. We get a meat delivery about every 3 to 4 months. And the typical meat delivery is about, I want to say about 12,000 pounds. As far as what we go through a day for the cats, each one of the tigers is eating right now about 5 to 6 pounds of meat a day.
The zoos must be able to provide fresh and wholesome foods that will satisfy the animal's needs. The food must be prepared in a sanitized station and must fit the animal's size, diet, age, and physical conditions. Fresh water is to be presented for the animal at all times of the day and should be easily accessible. If the animal is sick or pregnant, the zoo should provide specific foods to either nurse the animal back to health or give the baby its nutrition and vitamins.
A multivitamin, and also one of our sea lions gets painkillers. So in order to feed them the supplements, we just stuff them in the gills of the fish and it just goes right down. They swallow their fish whole, and so that's how they get them.
Public feeding of the animals by onlookers is to be strictly prohibited because the food given may be bad for the diet or nutrition of the animal. Some jurisdictions require zoos to create, keep track of, and abide by a set of rules or a plan of environmental enhancement. In order for animals to stay at the zoo, they need surroundings that are good for their physiological well-being.
Physical differences between a cat in the wild and a cat in captivity. The cats in captivity are going to be a little bit heavier. They eat every day, number one. Number two, what they're given for enrichment, they may not get the exercise that they maybe should. Emotionally, they probably scare a little bit easier, maybe, because they're exposed to things that they normally wouldn't be exposed to if they were in the wild. For example, our cats are afraid of snakes.
All exhibits should be beneficial and especially tailored to the animal that is being held within it. For example, it would be inappropriate for an African lion to be taken from its natural habitat and be put into an environment that is more fit for a penguin. A specific species may need more or less heat than other species.
We have to be able to provide heat, shade, structure, that kind of thing. Access to clean water every day. Access to a clean exhibit every day.
One example would be the leopard. A leopard located in Africa would definitely respond to the sun and heat better than a snow leopard. Although they are of the same family and descendants, they both have a different coat and body structure. A part of a zoo's responsibility is the general welfare of animals. This is very important for them to live a long and healthy life in a zoo or outside in the wild.
One of the most crucial things we do to make sure our big cats are healthy and safe is we check our exhibits every day to make sure that the containment is in good condition, so they can't escape. We check our electricity, we check our fencing, we monitor everything that they eat.
Zoos have to pay attention to the safety and security of animals. Safety and security are put into 5 basic categories: physical barriers, warning signs for dangerous animals and equipment, escape prevention and contingency plans, specific animal handling procedures, and general public safety.
We're regulated by USDA, but we mainly are overseen by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, AZA, and we get accredited every 5 years. And an AZA accreditation means like an official recognition and approval of a zoo or aquarium by group experts.
Warning signs are placed to create a safe environment for the zoo's visitors so that they would know the specific animals are too dangerous to get close to. The zoo is designed to be a safe place for people to look and learn about wild animals without being in harm's way. Through careful planning, caring, and overall nutrition of these wild cats, it is a safe haven for them while still catering to their natural survival. Thanks to zoos like the Seneca Park Zoo here in Rochester, we are able to have an intimate view of these majestic creatures without being in harm's way.